Actually, I want MK Dons in the background.
I don't even know the question, Pete. Just tell me how you feel.
How do I feel? The voodoo works.
Well, I obviously, being from Glasgow, I don't know about religion and football, but talk about your fans tonight.
Oh, they were magnificent. Honestly, it was hard to tell for me because I was up in them. And so it was loud as heck up there, but I couldn't tell how loud the rest of the stadium was. But it definitely sounded like we had it. Were we were taking it?
I want to give you a quote from Jack Grimmer that says all about this club. We gave them nothing to shout about, but they shouted anyway.
What a time to be alive.
Now, I do remember 2 years ago, I didn't know who you were, and I asked him at Cecil, who's that loud bearded man shouting quite a lot? Do you remember that man? He knows a lot more now, doesn't he?
I do remember when we first met Steve. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to ask you, obviously, a question you don't have the answer. Are you going to shave or have your hair cut between now and Wembley?
No. I haven't cut my hair since November when we had about 10 points in the championship, and I decided to trade something up. And we've gotten 120-something points since then. We've gotten the run. I have not, absolutely not.
Now, you obviously, you have understood sport in a different country, in a very different culture. How is the kind of togetherness you have at Wycombe Wanderers like and unlike what happens in American sport?
What I would say is it's very much like what happens at our college or uni level, because it's not a professional atmosphere. That's the only way. It's a very highly competitive atmosphere, but there is a brotherly love that comes from being members of the same school. You know, it's a little bit different than a professional environment. So I would equate it to a lot like that. The boys, even the guys, like when you go on a 12-13 match run where Gaz doesn't change the team up very much, there's some guys that are trying to play that are just as good as the other guys that aren't. And when you get on that run, but you have to have, those guys have to be the kind of quality individuals that allows you to build a team of 20 to 25 to 30 people, because only 11 people can play. And so if you don't have the supporting characters around that can fill in when somebody's injured, when somebody has to come out, whatever, and not cause problems when you're not playing, that's critical to a proper changing room. And we have 20 guys that could start for this team this year, and only 10 of them get to and then stock it. And so the other guys, I feel bad for them because they are just as good as our top